Our top 5 video picks of the week remind us the importance of how quickly the weather can change. There's the saying that rain on your wedding day is good luck, but too much can strand your wedding party within minutes. This bride and groom got stuck in floodwaters in New Jersey. Thankfully, local authorities came to their rescue. A perfect wedding gift. Here's an example of what not to do in Gulf Mills, Pennsylvania. Through August 13th, parts of Pennsylvania picked up more than 21 inches of rain, more than double the normal amount. In the southeast, streets were turned into fast-moving rivers. Heavy rain washed out neighborhoods in Jackson, Mississippi. Did you know only 6 inches of rushing water will sweep you off your feet, and 2 feet can carry away most vehicles? The monsoon season continues across Arizona, and in Tempe, yet another dust storm was captured on camera in this time-lapse video. A gust of 54 miles per hour was reported coming through with this storm. And finally, what a month it has been for Colorado. This week, the scene in Longmont looked like a tornado swirling through. In reality, it was a severe thunderstorm with very gusty winds and hail up to the size of $half. Do you think you have the top video pick of the week? Put it on our social media pages and let us know. For Weather Nation, I'm meteorologist Meredith Garfalo.
And again, that was meteorologist Meredith Garfalo, and that lets you know, that video right there lets you know how active this week has been when it has come to severe weather and all types of weather across the U.S.
Also pretty active, the tropics. We're tracking several systems out there, one with the potential to develop into our next named storm.
Yeah, exactly. So we're taking a look at what's going on in the Atlantic, and what we'll do, we'll put the map into motion, and we'll show you that this system has about a 20% chance of forming into that next named storm, but at this point it doesn't look that likely because it's forecast to move into a less favorable weather environment, and that means more or less there's a lot of things going on in the atmosphere that really won't allow this disturbance to form. But either way, we'll continue to track it.
Yeah, and we will, because even if it doesn't form into a stronger storm, it'll still bring probably some more rain to parts of the Caribbean, maybe even some gusty winds with it. So something to watch, especially as these spaghetti plots bring that storm right through the heart of the Caribbean.
Yes, and as we continue to take a look at the ensemble forecast, each of these lines indicating where the center of this disturbance may go. Right now, this disturbance looks like it could pass across a few land masses like Hispaniola, which includes Haiti and the Dominican Republic, and even places like Jamaica. So it's something we definitely want to keep an eye on because, like Emily mentioned, we could all be impacted by this moisture that's moving across the Caribbean.
And a lot of this has to do with our sea surface temperatures. When we see warmer temperatures at the sea surface, that tends to fuel these storms, and that can lend to either weakening of a storm if it's a little colder or strengthening of a storm if it's a little warmer. And right now, those are sitting right around the low to mid 80s. That's starting to warm up a little bit more, and this is typically the time where we see our warmest temperatures heading into late August into early September.
Yeah, and as we take a look at another disturbance that's out there, we're noticing a tropical storm Ernesto. We've been following this system. It was first a subtropical yesterday and even the day before, but now it's looking more tropical. And as we continue to track the forecast, it looks like this disturbance will be moving toward Ireland and potentially reach Ireland by the time we get to late Saturday into Sunday. So that's about the only place that could receive some direct impacts from this. And we're talking about gusty winds and potentially some heavy rain.
Yeah, definitely going to be a rainy forecast for Ireland as this storm tracks a little bit closer heading into the weekend. But we're also watching some more activity out in the Pacific, and this is generally the time of the year that these storms really start to ramp up in activity. We are already on just about number 5 here for our Atlantic storms, but the Pacific, as we've been tracking that, has been quite a bit busier.
Yeah, let's take a look at the Pacific, because we have one system that was once a tropical storm, now Hurricane Lane, continuing to track toward the west at about 17 miles per hour, and it's taking a similar track as really the last storm that passed nearby Hawaii.
Yeah, it looks a lot like Hector. So we could be seeing more heavy rain, more high surf, strong winds headed for Hawaii as we move into the middle of the week. So something that we're definitely going to be watching closely.
Yeah, so make sure you stay tuned to Weather Nation. We'll be back with so much more talking about the tropics and a few other stories going on. But as always, if you want to watch us here, you can, or if you visit our website, you'll find a lot of cool information there too.